Hello everyone, my name is Pranchal Goyal. Currently, I am pursuing Bachelor of Technology from Bennett University. Today, I am going to present a seminar on the topic IoT in agriculture. So, let's get started. Now, let's talk about the content here. First of all, we will cover introduction, then what is IoT, then working of IoT, after that application of IoT. Apart from this, IoT in smart farming, then major application in farming, then equipment and technologies, then how IoT is beneficial for agriculture, then cattle farming using IoT, and the last one is cons of using IoT in agriculture. Now, let's talk about introduction. The Internet of Things is a system of interrelated computer device and digital machines. IoT has ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interaction. IoT is the convergence of multiple technologies like real-time analytics, machine learning, commodity sensors, and embedded systems. Here we will talk about 6 A's of IoT, which says anything, any device, anyone, anybody, any service, any business, any path, any network, any place, anywhere, anytime, any content. Basically, these 6 A's revolve around the data only. Now, coming to the components of IoT, we have 4 particular components. First, we will cover device component. Device or sensor collect data from their environment. This data could be as simple as temperature reading or as complex as full video feed. We use devices or sensors because multiple sensors can be bundled together or sensor can be part of a device that does more than just sense things. For example, your phone is a device that has multiple sensors like accelerometer, GPS, etc. But your phone it's not just a sensor since it has also performed many actions. Next, the data is sent to the cloud but it needs a way to get there. The sensors or devices can be connected to the cloud though a variety of methods including cellular satellite, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, low power, wide area networks, connecting via gateway, router or connecting directly to the internet via Ethernet. Each option has trade-offs between power consumption, range and bandwidth. Choosing which connectivity option is best comes down to the specific IoT application. But they all accomplish the same task, that is getting data to the cloud. Once data gets to the cloud, software performs some kind of processing on it. This could be very simple, such as checking that the temperature reading is within an acceptable range, or it can be very complex also, such as using computer vision on video to identify objects. But what happens when the temperature is too high or if there is an intruder on property? That's where the user come in. Next, the information is made useful to the end user in some way. This could be via an alert to the user in the form of email, text, notification, etc. For example, a text alert when the temperature is too high in the company's cold storage. A user might have an interface that allows them to proactively check in on the system. For example, a user might want to check a video feeds on various properties via phone app or a web browser. However, it is not always a one-way street. Depending on the IoT application, the user may also be able to perform an action and affect the system. For example, the user might remotely adjust the temperature in the cold storage via an app on their phone. Now, I will tell you in this slide about the application of IoT. IoT has many applications like smart city, smart house, self-driving cars, smart farming. This is the major topic concerned in our seminar. Next is fitness tracker, smart factories, hospitality and tourism, retail IoT, smart grid, and the last one is health monitoring. Let's talk about smart home. The self-cleaning home may be slightly distant future, but your device have become capable of regulating themselves along with the known electronic companies like Philips, Samsung and any other. Then these companies, many startup made their place in the market. So these all companies, what are they doing is they are giving devices to the people for making their house smart. IoT also have application is business because many businesses using IoT to streamline their processes from RFID security to activity tracking. This make a this will enhance the productivity and efficiency in business. Now let's move towards the next part. Now I will tell you about the smart farming. Smart farming is a management concept focused on providing the agriculture industry with the infrastructure to leverage advanced technology, including big data, the cloud, and the Internet of Things, for tracking, monitoring, automating, and analyzing operation. Also known as precision agriculture, smart farming is a software managed and a sensor monitored. Smart farming is growing in importance due to combination of expanding global population, the increasing demand for higher crop yield, the need of use natural resource efficiently, the rising use of sophistication of information and communication technology, and the increasing need of climate smart agriculture. Now, I will tell you the some things that use in smart farming. First thing is sensors. Sensor is used for soil scanning and water scanning, light and humidity temperature management, telecommunication technologies such as advanced networking and GPS, hardware and software for specialized application and for enabling IoT based applications, robotics and automation, data analytics, tools for decision making and prediction. Data collection is a significant part of smart farming as the quantity of data available from crop yield, soil mapping, climate change, fertilizer application, weather data, machinery, and animal health continues to escalate. Satellite and drones for gathering the data around the clock for an entire field. This information is forwarded to IT system for tracking and analyzing to give an eye on the field or eye in the barn. That's make a remote monitoring possible. Now, I will tell you about the major application of smart farming. First one is precision farming. Precision farming, also known as precision agriculture, is anything that makes the whole process of farming accurate and controlled when it comes to raising livestock and growing crops. The key component of this farming technique is used of information technologies and various other technologies like sensors, robotics, automation vehicles, control system, automated hardware, variable rate technologies, and so on. The key characteristics of precision farming is the adoption of access of high-speed internet, mobile devices, and reliable low-cost satellites by manufacturers. Second is agricultural drones. Technology has progressed significantly and at a higher rate in the past few years. Agriculture drones are a prime example of this development. Drones are being used in the agriculture sector to enhance many farming practices. These There are two types of drones, ground-based drones and aerial-based drones are being used in agriculture for crop health assessment, crop monitoring, spraying pesticides, irrigation, planting and analyzing the field. These drones capture multispectral, thermal and visual imagery during their flight. Fourth one is smart greenhouse. Greenhouse farming concerned with the increasing the yields of vegetable, crops, fruit, etc. Greenhouse control the environmental factor though manual intervention or a proportional control mechanism. However, manual intervention leads to production loss, energy loss, and labor cost. This makes the whole concept of greenhouse ineffective. So, smart greenhouse are better alternative. A smart greenhouse can be created with the help of IoT. These smart greenhouse intelligently monitor and control the climate without requiring any sort of manual intervention. Different kind of sensors are used in smart greenhouse that measure the environmental factor and assess their sustainability for plants. A remote access is created by connecting the system to the cloud with the help of IoT. This eliminates the need of constant manual monitoring. The cloud server controls the data processing and applies a control action inside the greenhouse. Fifth one is monitor climate condition. Climate plays an important role in crop production. Different crop require different climate condition to grow. Any little knowledge about the climate heavily deteriorates the quantity and the quality of crop production. IoT solution that enable the farmer to know real-time weather condition. The sensors are placed in agriculture field, collect data from the environment that is used by the farmers to choose a crop that grow in a particular climate condition. Sixth one is remote sensing. IoT based remote sensing makes a people use of sensor placed along the farm, such as weather station for accumulating data that is carried forward to analytical tools for analysis. The crops can be monitored by farmers via analytical dashboard and action can be taken from the inside delivery accordingly. Now the last one is computer imaging. The form of imaging mainly involve using a sensor camera that are placed in various corners in the farm to generate image that go through digital image processing. Equipment and technologies used in smart farming. Wireless sensor among all equipments of smart farming currently available in the market. Wireless sensors are the most crucial and plays a key role when it comes to collecting the crop condition. Then the other one is IoT based tractor, which can be used with the advancement of technology. Most of the manufacturers are offering tractor with automatic driven and even with cloud computing capabilities, which is used in IoT. Other than this, smartphone act as a medium of communication between the farmer and the sensor. Now I will tell you how IoT is beneficial for agriculture. Data, tons of data collected by the smart sensor. Data play a crucial role in IoT because on the basis of data only, IoT will take a decision whether to perform a specific action or not. Another one is better control over the internal processes and as a result, lower production risk decreases. Cost management and waste reduction thanks to the increased control over the production. It will increase business efficiency though process automation. As apart from this, there will be also enhanced product quality and volumes. Now, I will tell you about the cattle farming using IoT. Farms now have huge number of animals, making the direct interaction of staff with all the animals impossible. IoT-enabled monitor for livestock help in checking on all the animals remotely and also provide information of every animal in form to rely on. Key benefit of monitoring livestock using IoT are monitor the health and vitality of livestock in real time, enabling farmers to quickly treat animals and prevent the spread of disease. To monitor grazing patterns and nutritional changes. Gather and analyze historical data to identify the trends in cattle health. Optimizing breeding practices. Cloud-based integration and dashboard solution to provide a real-time information as well as historic data to vet, nutritionists, etc. Future of IoT in agriculture. We can see from this graph, year by year, the IoT device shipment increasing. So we can say that upcoming world is the IoT world. Every coin has two faces like this. Apart from pros, IoT also have some cons. Unskilled workers or even the skilled ones are at a high risk of losing their jobs, leading the high unemployment rates. Smart surveillance cameras, robots, smart ironing systems, smart washing machines, and other facilities are replacing the humans who would earlier to do these works. This will lead to increment in unemployment. IoT systems are interconnected and communication over network. So the system offer little control despite any security measure and it could lead to various kind of network effects. Some, some privacy concern is there because IoT systems provide critical personal data in full detail without the user active participation. And the last one is the designing, developing, maintaining, and the enabling the extensive technologies to IoT system is quite complicated. At last, I want to say thank you to all of you for your patience listening.